For more than 7 decades, Jammu and Kashmir has remained under one of the world's most prolonged and brutal occupations. The human cost is staggering. Tens of thousands of martyred, countless families torn apart, and entire generation growing up under the shadow of fear. Arbitrary arrests, extrajudicial killings, torture and mass destructions of home remains routine tools of India military apparatus. Independent watchdogs from Amnesty International to Human Rights Watch as well as the United Nations itself have repeatedly confirmed systematic violations and impunity for perpetrators. Yet India's repression is not confined to bullets and curfews alone. Over time, it has evolved into a dual strategy: physical suppression on the ground paired with psychological and narrative manipulation abroad, by constantly branding Kashmiri resistance as terrorism. New Delhi seeks to delegitimize a lawful struggle for self-determination while simultaneously projecting itself as a victim of extremism. This distortion has allowed India to camouflage war crimes behind the rhetoric of counter-terrorism and development. Part of this strategy, it includes promoting carefully selected figures and NGOs that appear independent, but in reality they echo state narrative. Such individuals, they are paraded at international forums to give the illusion that Kashmiris themselves they endorse India's position. The objective is clear here: to dilute global security and erode sympathy for the oppressed. However, history proves that propaganda, it cannot erase the truth. Occupations that built on fear, coercion, and deception eventually collapse. The Kashmir people's right to self-determination remains anchored in international law, and despite India's manipulative campaigns, this truth it continues to resonate. The global community must reject manufactured testimonies and instead demand accountability for decades of systematic abuse.